Eliane-Nicole here, your astrologer and tarot reader with the keys to the cosmos. And in this video, I'm actually going to do a tarot reading about the lunar eclipse of Pisces portal that we are now in, that began September 7th with the total lunar eclipse in Pisces, taking us through to September 21st and the partial solar eclipse in Virgo. And when I did that video, I at the end, my iPhone storage was full, so I didn't get to finish the tarot portion, even though I got through the full astrology portion. So if you haven't already, go back and watch that video. It has a lot of very useful information about this very karmic turning point of the year that we are in over these next couple of weeks. And also the Virgo New Moon video, which I did before that. We are still in the Virgo New Moon lunar cycle right now. So that video as well can give you a lot of information. If you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Please like, please comment, please share. Help me in the algorithm and to grow my channel and my community, and put me in a position to continue to give these free astrological offerings. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel to 1,000 followers by my birthday, October 8th. Can you help me do that? If you are watching this and you haven't subscribed as a birthday present to me to help me get to that goal, please subscribe, share this channel with other astrology and tarot lovers you know, at work, in your family, neighbors, whatever. But now, without further ado, I'm going to get to the tarot pull, and I'm going to do 5 cards from 5 different decks. And I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite because that's where I ended in the Pisces lunar eclipse video. And the Rider-Waite had already given us the Hermit, which I thought was such an apropos card because the Hermit in the tarot is very much related to Virgo. The Pisces lunar eclipse was opposing the South Node in Virgo. And but besides that, I really feel like this Hermit card reminds me a lot of the Saturn and Pisces placement that's in the sky now, because it has a lot to do with you know, a certain kind of heaviness, a certain kind of weight and seriousness, maybe a little bit of melancholy. It's a very sobering transit. It's really about emotional maturity and emotional intelligence, you know, boundaries with emotion. And the Hermit card in the tarot is really about a time of reflection, a time of going inward, and maybe some time in solitude or prayer or meditation. Really doing the inner work and getting in touch with your inner GPS system, your inner guiding light. And so that is really, you know, what this lunar eclipse in Pisces certainly called for. And I think that the eclipse portal calls for as well. So that was what the Rider-Waite had to say about it. Now I'm going to do the Santa Muerte tarot, and the Santa Muerte are one of my other favorite decks. I love to start with the Rider-Waite just because, I mean, the Rider-Waite, I call it the ballet of tarot. You know, there are so many symbols, and it's a very classic deck. So it's very easy for people to understand. But the Santa Muerte, this deck that I'm about to read with, is definitely a more specialized deck, and it can be dark to some people, the images, but my Scorpio moon loves it. And so let's see what the Santa Muerte have to say about the lunar eclipse portal. The Santa Muerte. The 6 of Pentacles. And this is an interesting card to come up, because in the Santa Muerte, the 6 of Pentacles is very different than in any other deck. You see that there is this clock in the Santa Muerte 6 of Pentacles, and this, so this is a lot about time, and the passing of time, the quality of time. Time is a great equalizer. Time is more precious than money. Time is a finite resource that we have, and yet we have no idea when it's going to run out. So I think it's very interesting that the Santa Muerte are weighing in with the Six of Pentacles, and that it happens to be a clock. And the clock is, it's at 6. So is it 6 a.m.? Is it the dawn? Is it 6 p.m.? Is it the sunset? And, time is not linear. That's another thing. Time is very cyclical. And that's what the eclipses remind us of, because eclipses hold history in them. And they have to do with sometimes past lives that we've already lived and dealing with, karmic and dharmic material related to that. But sometimes it has to do with past lives that we've lived within this life and relating to karma and dharma from that. And so, hand of fate is at work once again when we are in the eclipse portal, and the Santa Muerte weighed in with the Six of Pentacles. I just want to add that in classic decks, the Six of Pentacles can have to do with a contract or a negotiation that is underway during this time. And that's the other thing. It reminds me of the two different kinds of time, Kairos and Chronos. Kairos and Chronos, I believe. One is linear time, and the other is God's time. And so this reminds us that we are, through this eclipse portal, we are on God's time. We are not on our time. So that's how the Santa Muerte Tarot wants to weigh in. And now I'm going to do the Afro Tarot, which is a beautiful deck that I love. I love it because it has images of Black people on it, and the artist who her name is Jessie Jumanji just did a beautiful job on this deck. It's also a dark deck. I've heard some people say that they feel like the images on this deck are really dark. Again, I have a Scorpio moon, so I don't even notice darkness some of the time. I'm just just regular life. But so the Santa Muerte, the Afro Tarot are weighing in with the Eight of Pentacles. This is a work card. This is about working on your craft. This is about working towards mastering your craft. This is about making money. And in this card, it's showing teamwork. It's showing two people working together at making something happen. And it's interesting because I think that both the Afro Tarot and the last one that I just pulled from the Santa Muerte were both pentacles. So they're focusing on earth, money, resources, our possessions. And I think that with this lunar eclipse and the sun being on the south node and the moon opposing the south node, there is a real releasing going on the material realm, whether that's detoxing on a body level or decluttering, on a home or, office or car level, or, removing relationships or situations in our life that no longer serve us. But also, doing the work on our self-esteem, checking in with our self-esteem, our own self-worth, our values. The pentacles can have to do with all of that stuff too, besides work and money. And Virgo has a lot to do with our craft and working on our craft. And Saturn in Pisces right now is also telling us that there is work to be done in that Pisces sector. You know, on that Pisces Virgo axis, we have some work to be done. We have some completion, some finalizing, some goodbyes, some releasing, some letting go on that axis. So the Afro Tarot weighed in with the Eight of Pentacles. And then I'm going to see who the Thoth Tarot, also such a beautiful deck, huge cards. This deck is based on Hermetic philosophy, definitely one of my favorite decks. It's a deck that you can always go deeper and deeper and deeper into the symbology of, no matter how long you've been working with it. It's very deep. But I'm going to, just try and keep it light for this reading, so this one, gosh, I can't see. Oh, it's the Prince of Discs. Okay, so the Prince of Discs, another Earth card. All of the tarot are really giving us a lot of earthy cards. The Rider Waite gave us the Hermit. That's the only card that gave us a major arcana, the only deck that gave us a major arcana so far. But the Prince of Discs, this is a court card. And again, this is, it's earth. So it's about, money and things and work and responsibilities and obligations. And yeah, Saturn in Pisces wants us to work. And I don't know, I kind of relate this to the Virgo axis again, because it's just kind of like, having to get grounded. I think that these cards are really pulling up, all these discs and pentacles are really talking about getting connected to the earth and grounding ourselves, and during this very kind of shifting and changeable time where everything is in flux, kind of getting into our bodies and our daily tasks and just grounding ourselves. So that is what the Thoth deck said. And then finally, I'm going to end it with the Dalí Tarot, just because I love the art on the Dalí Tarot so much, and I just thought I would include this deck because I love it so much. And the read for the eclipse portal that we're in, and the Dalí deck. The World. I love this. This is El Mundo. It's such a beautiful piece of art, and this is about, the vision coming to life. This is about the interplay between light and dark. It's desire, it's passion, it's art, it's sex, it's dealing with the shadow. All of these things are on the table, and within all of it, as chaotic as it may seem, as much as some things may not make sense at this time, remember that it is setting the stage for our vision to come to life. And that is the end of my lunar eclipse of Pisces portal reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to book an astrology and tarot reading with me, I will put a link in the description below. And I read on Zoom, so I can read for people anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. Thank you for joining me for this reading this evening. Bye now.